Okay, so in previous class we are discussing about the error handler, right? In previous class we are discussing about error handler. So in the previous class we are discussing about the error handler. Error handler. Okay. So we understood we understood why we go for error handling. Okay. We understood why we go for error handling. Actually, what is error handling and what is the purpose of using this error handling? Okay. We understood that, right? In yesterday's class, we understood what is error handling, what is the purpose of using that error handling, what if we don't use the error handling. Okay, so these all details we covered in the yesterday's class, right? These all details we covered in the yesterday's class. Now, let's see what are the options it's providing for us. Okay, what are the options or what are the commands error handling is providing for us. Okay, what are the commands? If I drag and drop this command, error handling, if I drag and drop this command, error handling, you can see there are multiple options. Okay. So in yesterday's class, we discussed about the continue, stop. Okay. So we can stop robo, we can continue robo. You do error occur. If error occur, if you want to continue robo, you can continue. If error occur, if you want to stop the robo, you can stop the robo. Okay. I explained the few scenarios where exactly we go ahead and stop, where exactly we continue. Okay. If there is a dependency, then we stop the robot. Because unless this job is done, the other job cannot be resumed, right? The other job cannot be continued. So in that case, we stop the robot. If there is no dependency, if every record or every file is working individually, then in that case, we continue the robot. Because no matter what happens in the first file or first record, go for the second one. Okay. So in that case, we'll continue the robot. Just put it very clear, very simple. Okay, don't dig into very technical terms. Okay, just put it very simple. Just understand the concept. Now we'll see what robo can do. What are the options or what are the privileges robo is giving for us when exception occurs. Okay, when exception occurs, what robo can do? What robo can do? We'll see that one. Okay, right. So this is one thing to stop and continue. Okay. Now take snapshot. Okay. When exception occurs, robo can take a snapshot. Okay. When error occurred, robo can take a snapshot. Right. When error occurred, robo can take a snapshot. So what we need to pass to the robo? We need to pass a robo key where we need to store this snapshot. Okay, we need to pass a path where exactly we need to store this snapshot. So that is here. Okay, just browse it, select that particular, you can store like test something test dot. See, these are the format is supporting. You can take any format. Okay, dot JPEG or something like that. Something like that. You save it. Yeah. So it created it will store the snapshot with the name of test JPEG in that location. Okay. So when every correct. Yes. Right. Right. So yes. Right. The same thing. See one example. I'll let me explain. You got an error in manual process. You got an error. What you do? You take a snapshot of it. You send it to support team or whoever team is responsible to do that. Right. You take a snapshot of it. Boss, this is the error I'm getting. Please fix it. The same thing Robo will do. You take a snapshot. It will store in a particular path. Okay. From there you. No, it will auto. We will set one time. We'll say take a snapshot when error occur. It will take it. Okay. When we will run the code, right, it will take a snapshot if error occur, right? So we are saying robo was if any error occur, take a snapshot. We are checking the option. We are saying robo by checking the option key, take a snapshot and store in this location. That's all. That's what we are saying to robo. So when error occur, robo can take a snapshot. That is one point, right? Just we need to pass where to store that snapshot. Okay? We need to say robo was store this snapshot over this place. That is done, right? Fine. Next. This is options, multiple options. You can check all options or you can check any one you want. Okay, fine. So one is snapshot. Robo can take a snapshot if error occurred. Right? So if anyone asks what of the things, what kind of the things can Robo do when error occurs? So one is snapshot. You can explain it. Okay, it will take a snapshot when error occurs. We have an option called as taking snapshot. If you check that, it will take a snapshot when error occurs. So that is one point. Right? Then run. Okay. So if error occurred, some other task will be run. Okay, some other robo will be run. Okay, some other task. If error occurred at this location, so we asking robo was if any problem with your this this line, you go ahead and run some other task. That task may do some other things. Maybe send a notification, maybe it update a sheet, or maybe any XYZ task. It will do some other operation. Okay. So what we'll do, what we are saying robo, if any error occurred, please run one task. Okay. What task? Just browse it. Okay. Just browse it. Just I'm not executing. Later we'll check one by one. Okay, just as of now, I will explain all the options. Then we'll go one by one and we'll do one exercise on each. Okay. Some task sending an email. Some task. Okay. So now we are giving two options. We are giving two jobs to Robo. One job is if error occur, take a snapshot. That is one job. Another job is if error occur, please run this task. Okay, run this task. So if any error occurs, Robo will run this particular task. Okay, that is one thing. Another thing, log to file. So log. If any error occurred, please store the information related with respect to error in some file. Okay, it will store all the error information in one file. Okay, it will store all the error information in one file. Just we need to pass a file name here. Just we need to pass a file name. Error log.
Any other store a file.
Yes. So if any error occurred, the information related to that error, it will store in a file. Okay. So where the information is available, we need to pass that information here. What is the information? We have something called as two variables. We'll get two system variables. Okay. One is error line. If you see here one is error line. Okay. Another one is error description. Okay. So description. These are the two information will be stored in a file. It will store the error line. It will store the error description. At what point the error got occurred? Why the error got occurred? Okay. Why the reason? What is the reason the error got occurred? So those information will store in this file path. So we are using two system variables here, right? One is error line number, which returns the line number of that particular error. One is error description, which returns the description of that particular error.
Particular line and the description.
Yes. Yes. So those information will be logged. Those information will be stored in a file, in particular one file. If you add timestamp, it will append with timestamp at what time, at what date, at what time this error got occurred. Okay. So these all information will be stored in a file. You even can type something else here. You can document it like as well like message box. You can type anything here. Okay, you can type anything here. Okay, so this is the error line number, right? You can say error line. You can say this one. Just you can just a documentation, just a documentation. Here this error description, right? So you can say error description. Okay. So that you will get to know what is the error line and what is the error description, just for your reference, or just for to, if you document it, right? If someone sees your file, you should be understanding, right? You should be understand what exactly the number is, what exactly the description is, because it just stores the numbers and description. That's it. No label or no document over there. So you can document this way. Okay. So what I'm saying, error number, this is the error number, error description, this is the error description. That will store in a file. Now we added one more job to Robo. Okay, job 1 taking a snapshot, job 2 if any error occurs. All this condition will execute only if error occurs. All this condition will execute only if error occurs. One condition is take a snapshot, and the second task is run a particular Robo, and third task is log that error information to one file. Okay, just put that all error information in one file. That is one thing. Now there's something called as sending.
Multiple errors means how it will take error line.
No, see, multiple. See, at one particular line, only one error will be executed. Only one error will be populated. See, if the line contains multiple errors, okay, when it's executing, whichever the first error is, it will store. Okay, if again if there is any second error, then it will store. However, if that line error has first error, it won't execute the rest things. It will come to the next line. Okay. So what exactly you mean multiple errors?
I mean, first of all, if you are taking log file means all the errors, whatever
Yes.
it is errors, it's
Yes,
coming, right?
all errors.
Then in text box, error line number and error description
Correct.
is there. There it is
Correct.
only one particular error only it will take. Right?
No, for all errors. For all the errors, it will log into
No,
log
we
file.
are giving error line number means only one number, right?
Yes.
All errors.
No,
Whatever
see,
it is.
yeah, correct. Right. If suppose Robo come to line number 8, error got occurred, it will store the error to log file. Again, Robo execute the line number 9, it is fine. Robo execute the line number 10, again error got occurred, it will store in this file. So what are the errors are there? Everything will be stored. Yeah, it will store in a single file. Okay. Because this won't be changed, right? This will be common for all the errors. This will be common for all the errors. This path and all. Fine. So we added three conditions. Now fourth condition, or fourth job, or fourth task. If any error occurs, send a mail. Okay. If any error occurs, send a mail. Just you need to pass an email ID. Okay. Just you need to pass an email ID. If any error occurs, it will send a mail. Okay. It will send a mail. So which email? From which email? Right? From and to address, right? From and to address. Okay. Here we have one more additional option. One is attach snapshot. So it is doing, actually it is doing two jobs at a time. Okay. When any error occurs, take a snapshot, it attaches to the mail and it will send. Right?
So from address, if we are not logged into our Gmail account, how it will go, sir?
It should be on. It should be logged. It should be on because you are not passing any user ID password to log in, right? So it should be on. Okay. Yeah, ideally the system which you are working, right, from that only it will send. So obviously that will be open.
In any browser, it should be on.
Yes, it will be on. Right. Fine. So if any error occurred, boss, drop a mail to so and so person with attachment as snapshot and attach variable. If any variable we need to attach, you can attach variable. Variable instance, any variable you can attach it. But what is this attach variable? Okay.
Some message will be auto configured.
Sir.
Even Sanjay,
Ah.
will be auto configured.
No, we need to configure చేయాలి. చేయాలి. We need to configure. So if you configure, then it will be sent a mail. So in your case, I think it can take the user ID password from credential manager. Okay, if you configure the user ID password from credential manager, if you say robot to take the password from credential manager, it will take and it will log in and it will send. So that might be the one case. Yeah.
Outlook will not ask for password.
Sorry.
Outlook.
Yeah, Outlook will not ask for password. Yeah, Outlook will not ask for. If some other mail is there, then it will ask for. Outlook, yeah, Outlook won't ask for password. Okay, so that way we can send a mail, right? So what we are attaching? We are attaching the snapshot and we are attaching the variables. When we say variables, these variables, system variables. Okay, the error line and description, all things will be sent to a mail, right? Those are the variables. Okay, so this is fourth task. Fourth task, sending a mail with attachment of screenshot. Okay, this is one job can robot do. One more job. If any error occurs, assign some value. Okay, if any error occurs, assign some value. What this means is the okay. So assign value to variable. If any error occurs, we can assign some value to one particular variable. Okay, success is equal to 1. Success is equal to 1. If error occurs, then success will holds value as 1. Okay, so just to don't confuse here. What we are saying, robo, if any error occurred, just put success is equal to 1. So when you check a variable success, it will be 1 if error occurs. So based on that condition, you can make other decisions. If success is equal to 1, then error got occurred. If error got occurred, so what you will do? That one you need to code. So based on that variable value, you write further logic. Okay, you write further. You understood that? Okay, so if success, okay, success one, the success is holding number 1. So that is so it means that there is an error got occurred. There is an error got occurred. So what I should do? Maybe I should Excel sheet ka status you need to update as error got occurred, or maybe any other operation, whatever you want to do. Okay. So these are the how many options here? 5 options. Okay. So these are the 5 options apart from this one continue and stop. These are the five tasks or five jobs the robot will do. Okay, you can check any one or you can check none. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, whichever you want to do, you can check it. You can select the option. Right. So these are the 5 options.
Set task status.
Status is this fail or pass. You can set anything. It will log as a fail. If you set as fail, it will log as a fail. If you set as pass, it will log as a pass. That's
So in the send you an option, no, if I select that send you option, so does it require to select the take snapshot option also, or I can select
no need, no need. It will take a snapshot and it will send it.
it will take
It will send it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It does two jobs. One, it takes the snapshot and it attach the mail and it will send it. Okay. And one more thing is we said attach variables. It attaches those two variables, error line number and description. It will send it. This snapshot, if you want to store in a local variables, if you want to store in your system, then you can go ahead and do this snapshot. Okay. This is for that.
Can you explain once variable as
Okay. Fine. So let me save this. Let me save this. Again, I will open it. Okay. I don't want to check this one. Okay. Fine. So I'm declaring one variable success. I'm declaring one variable success. Okay. Now what I'm saying is, robo, if any error occurred, make this variable success equal to 1. Equal to 1. What it will do? It will put the 1 value in a success. So what we'll do, we'll check the condition. We'll check the condition. We'll check the condition. So where we just I want to explain where exactly we are using that variable, right? We set some variable, right? So we check the condition was if just just I'm doing one thing. Don't no. If success is equal to one, if success is equal to one, success is equal to one. What it means? If success is equal to one means what? The error got occurred, right? The error got occurred. See, only if the error got occurred, then only success will be one. If there is no error, if there is no error, say suppose I will set as default, I will set as C, I will set as 0. Okay. If there is no error, success will be 0. If there is an error, then success will be 1. Okay, let me execute. Let me execute, or else let me execute. Uh, what I will do is, let me put some message box. Just for your understanding purpose, I'm doing this code. Just we'll check. Again, we'll try how to do this again. Okay. So success. See, I want to check the variable success. What the success holds now, right? See 0. Success holding 0. So there is no error got occurred. There is no error got occurred, right? Let me do one more thing. Let me do one more thing. Let me put here. Actually, we need to put here. Okay. Let me do this thing. Let me do this thing. What I will do is, okay. I will. What happened? Okay. What I will do is, I'll try to open this Excel sheet. I'm putting this block. So I'm putting this block. I'm protecting. I'm doing error handling here. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. Just to explain the success variable, I'm taking this example, but we'll see again. Let's say this is 2. I'm passing some file which is not exist. So that means that we are creating one error scenario. Okay. So definitely the error will occur stating that file does not exist. Now we are handling that one. Okay. Now let me run this step. Run from this step. Now if you display, okay. So I want to display this. What is the success value first? It is 0. We set it success value as 0. Ideally, so what we understood, if there is an error occur, the success should be 1. Let's check that. See? Okay, got it. Understood. See, we checked all the thing now, the options.
ఇప్పుడు ఏంటంటే అనేది ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది మెయిల్ సెండ్ అయిపోయింది.
Just one second. Let me take these all options. You're taking a snapshot of it. If you go and check here, there will be a snapshot. Let me see. Oh no, not here. This one, right? If you go and check here, there will be some snapshot. Okay. Do you guys know the path? This is where it is the path is. Let me check this. Okay, my task. Oh, in my task practice. Okay, got it. Where is? See here. See. See, it took the error, the snapshot. It took the error snapshot. Okay, fine. Because we are concentrating on the success message, but somehow we checked all this, right? So that's why we are getting that one. Okay, let me uncheck these all things. Okay. Yeah, let it be. Now let's check this one. Let's try this one. Our concentration is now on variable operation. What is exactly the variable operations? Always take some time.
ask?
Yes, yes.
Pointer on,
Madhu, I can't hear you. Can you please?
can you please repeat it once again about the error handling? When you are taken that error handling window, na?
Yes, yes.
That
Yes, yes, Madhu. I will explain again. We'll do one exercise each option, right? That time you'll be you'll get in the concept what exactly I'm going to say. We'll take
okay, Raj. Thank you.
we'll do each and one exercise on every option. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So it's taking time, guys. So what the expectations is the success should be 1 now because the error got occurred. We know that there is no file of such, right?
ఇక్కడ లాగ్ రాసి ఎర్రర్ స్క్రీన్ షాట్ లో క్యాప్చర్ అయిన ఎర్రర్ మనకి లాగ్ ఫైల్ లో కూడా సేమ్ ఎర్రర్ డిస్క్రిప్షన్
Same description, same other, same thing. I will see. చూపిస్తాను.
అది కూడా వచ్చింది కదా నేను నాకు ఇచ్చేసాను.
యా
దానికి ఇండివిజువల్ గా చేస్తుంది
అది చేద్దాం ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఆస్క్ ఆఫ్ ద వేరియబుల్ రైట్ వేరియబుల్ ఆప్షన్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్ అంటే సో జస్ట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు క్లియర్ ఇట్ we will do each and every option now ఒక ఆప్షన్ చెక్ చేసి we'll check. We'll take it in separate task. We intentionally will create one error. We'll check every option. Oh, why is taking this much time? Let me in this process. Okay, let me run this again. See, we got a message as 1. Success is equal to 1. Yes. So success is equal to 1 means we got an error. So based on this condition, based on this value, you can make some other decisions, right? So you came to know that I got an error over there. So you can put if success is equal to 1, what you want to do it, or else whatever the normal flow, which is no error flow, that you can follow. So that is one thing. Okay, we'll take it into separate task. We'll take this into separate task and we'll explain. We'll try to explain each. We'll try to look into each and every task, each and every option, and we'll try to put it in this NASDAQ application. Okay, we'll try to apply those those conditions in NASDAQ application. Okay, let me take one task. Okay, now, so let me open one Excel sheet which already exists. Now let me open one Excel sheet. We will first go for positive scenario. We'll go for positive scenario. Right? Okay. Session name and all. I'm not doing all that thing. Just the thing is just we want to open an Excel sheet. That's it. Nothing else. Just I'm doing one task. Just opening an Excel sheet. Opening an Excel sheet. It might be any Excel sheet. Maybe PDF data or any example, any Excel sheet. Okay. Now I'm not doing any error handling. Right? So I'm running the code. error handling. Okay, I'm running the code now. I'm running the code. Okay. Let me run this. Fine. It is getting open. It is getting open. Now, this is one positive scenario, wherein we are not handling the error, the file exists. Now we'll go for one more scenario. What we'll do is, the file which we opened, right, we'll try to delete that one. Where is the file? Desktop. Desktop, no, sorry. Yeah. So let me delete this file. Let me delete this file. This Excel file. Okay. Now we are creating a scenario where we get an error. We are creating a scenario where we will get an error. Now again we run it. See, error got occurred. Okay, now we got error occurred because we are not handling that error. That's why this got occurred and this will stop here like this only until unless you click OK. It will stay like this only. So this is a headless process. No one will be sitting in front of PC. Okay. So what happens if you are not handling the error? It will stop here. It will stop here. No one will take action on it. So that is one thing, one disadvantage. If you so the question for the answer for the question, what happens if you're not handling the error? So this is what happens. You're not handling the error. Error got occurred, and no one is there to address.
అంటే ఎర్రర్ అక్కడికే ఆగిపోతుంది.
అయిపోతుంది.
ఎర్రర్ హ్యాండ్లింగ్ అయితేనే కంటిన్యూ ప్రాసెస్.
Right. So no one is there to address. Now the robo will not move further. Now it stop there. Fine. Okay, that is one case. Now let me put some error handling. Just drag and drop. So I say continue. As of say I continue. I'm not checking any option. Just I'm saying continue.
సేమ్.
Okay. So whichever thing you feel that error will occur, that thing you need to put in a block. Okay. Now we are protecting that statement. We are protecting the statement with error handler. Now we are protecting the statement. If that statement has any error, that line, the line number 2 has any error, it will be handled now, because we have placed a protection by handling the error. Okay, it's a protection. Okay, so we'll put some message box. This message box to know to just to ensure that it is continuing for next line or not. Okay, okay. Let me see one more scenario. Okay, let me put, I will delete it. I will explain one more scenario. I want to explain one more scenario actually. Let me delete it. Now say suppose okay. So now this will throw an error. This will throw an error. Let me run this again. Let me run this again. We are not handling the error, and it will throw an error. So until unless we say okay, it won't go further. Okay, that is one point. When we say okay, it is not executing the next lines. It is stopping because we are not handling. So it is not getting the execute next lines also. It is stopping. It terminating the things. So abnormal termination. This is called as abnormal termination. Without any clue, the robo will get terminated. Without any notification, robo will get terminated. Okay, fine. Now how to handle this? So there is the same thing. Error handler, we are putting some protection. Error handling. Okay. Okay. So this message will put offset by this one, and this one will put it inside the error handler. So we are protecting that with handling the error. We are protecting that statement with handling the error. So if any error occurs in this statement line number 2, it will be handled. Okay, it will be handled. Let's see now.
సేవ్ అండ్ రన్.
I will save it. Run it. The previous place we got that error message, and the next line that is not got executed. Now in this case, what will happen? Let's see. See, we didn't get the message box, and we got the next line got executed because we said continue. Because we say continue, that's why it's getting continued, right? Fine. And message box also we can put it auto close after 3 seconds, something like that. Okay, close message box after 3 seconds. It will automatically close. You no need to say okay. Okay. Fine. It's getting closed. Done. So we are handling the error. We are saying if in this error, if any error got occurs, was excuse that one, continue the next lines. It's getting continued. So far we didn't do any actions. We didn't say robo error occurred, take a snapshot. Robo if error occurred, run other task. We didn't do any command. We didn't say robo to do all that stuff. Okay. Now we'll see one by one. Now we'll see one by one. Okay. Now this continue is done. We know what is the continue. Now we'll say stop. What happens if we say stop? What happens if we say stop? And one more thing is, after this line, if there is any lines in the block, right, it won't execute. Okay, it comes out of the block, and what is the lines out of the block? That lines will be executed. Okay, and what I mean to say is, if suppose if one more line is there inside the block, okay, this line won't execute if error occurred. After out of the block, what are the lines are there? That will be executed. Okay, understood? Here we got an error.
Okay. 2 lines.
Yeah, how many lines? Okay, so I will explain now. Here we got an error. It come out of the block. It won't execute this line. It won't execute this line. It come out of the block. What are the lines are there after that? It will execute that lines. It won't execute these lines. Okay, fine. Shall we see once again that one? Okay, let's see once again. So what will do this one inside? Inside block. Inside error block. Okay. Okay. Fine. See, this line won't execute. See, it coming the inside the message box is not getting executed. So after this box, after this block, whatever the lines are there, those will be getting executed. Okay, that's
ఒకవేళ
that
ఉంటే
point.
ఒకవేళ మనం 2-3 లైన్స్ ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది అది చూస్ చేసుకొని 2 మెసేజ్ బాక్స్ మధ్యలో పెట్టాం.
ఎక్కడ
ఇప్పుడు మీరు పెట్టారు కదా ఒకటి
రైట్
అదే కేసులో ఇంకొక 2 లైన్స్ పెట్టామనుకోండి. అవి
ఏ లైన్స్ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవ్వాలి? బ్లాక్ లో ఉన్నాయి ఏ లైన్స్ కూడా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవ్వాలి. బ్లాక్ లో ఉన్నాయి ఏ లైన్స్ కూడా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అవ్వవు.
ఏదైతే ఫస్ట్ ఉందో అదే
ఏదో లైన్ ఎర్రర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు ఎర్రర్ వచ్చినంత వరకు ఎర్రర్ రానంత వరకు ఎవ్రీ లైన్ విల్ బి ఎగ్జిక్యూటెడ్. Once the error got occurred, the rest lines in the block won't be executed. It comes out of the block, and whatever the lines out of the box is there, that will be get executed. Right?
సో మనకి ఎర్రర్ ఎక్కడ ఉందో తెలియదు. 10 లైన్స్ అప్లోడ్ ఇచ్చినాము, కానీ ఒకవేళ ఎర్రర్ వస్తే దీన్ని సేవ్ చేయమని ఇచ్చినాము. అప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ లైన్ ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది, 5th లైన్ లో ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది. అప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ లైన్ 5th లైన్ రెండు సేవ్ చేయడం లేదు.
అప్పుడు బ్లాక్ మొత్తం ఏం చేస్తారంటే
మనకి తెలియదు ఎర్రర్ ఎక్కడ ఉందో.
రైట్,
కానీ ఒకవేళ ఎర్రర్ వస్తే సేవ్ చేయని చేసినాము.
ఓకే. అప్పుడు ఫస్ట్ లైన్ ఎర్రర్ వచ్చినప్పుడు నీకు 5th లైన్కి వెళ్ళదు. ఫిక్స్ చేయాలి. ఫిక్స్ చేసి మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ చూసుకోవాలి. 5th లైన్ ఎర్రర్ వస్తే అగైన్ దట్ విల్ బి లాగ్డ్ అంతే. ఇట్ వోంట్ అర్థమైంది. అండర్స్టూడ్. సో అంటే బ్లాక్ లో అంటున్నాను. సో సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు ఈ లైన్స్ ఇలా బ్లాక్ లో ఉన్నాయి. ఓకే, సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ ఎర్రర్ వచ్చింది. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా ఎర్రర్ వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ ఉంది అంటారు. పోదు కాబట్టి ఎర్రర్ మనకు తెలియదు అంతే, తెలియదు అంతే. కానీ బయట ఉంటే అది మళ్ళీ ఎర్రర్ త్రో చేస్తుంది, అగైన్ అది బ్లాక్ లో పెట్టచ్చు. లేదు అంటే సో అగైన్ ఇక్కడ ఒక పాయింట్, ఇక్కడ మనకి ఎర్రర్ హ్యాండ్లర్ ఉంది కదా అని చెప్పి ఎలా పడితే అలా ఎర్రర్ హ్యాండ్లర్ వాడలేము. సో ఎక్కడైతే ఎర్రర్ అక్కరెన్స్ ఉందో, ఎక్కడైతే ఎర్రర్ ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నామో, ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ ఇన్ సెన్స్ ఇక్కడ ఫైల్ ఓపెనింగ్, ఫైల్ ఉందా లేదా చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి కదా. ఇఫ్ దెర్ ఇస్ నో ఫైల్ ఇన్ ద ఫ్యూచర్ దెన్ వాట్? ఇదంతా డిజైన్ ఫేస్ లో వస్తుంది. just try to explain one thing. The same thing, real time scenario. What is the possibility of getting error? One is when you are trying to log into the system, there is a possibility of getting error. One is you are trying to access the application, there is a possibility of getting error. The application itself is not there. One is you are trying to access some folder, or one is trying to access some file. There is a possibility of getting error. Okay. Apart from that, in the inside, when everything is available, file is available, everything is available, no error. Now you are writing the logic. In that logic, you will put a conditions. Say suppose Srinivas yesterday has raised one question. If the ticker is empty, what to do? In that time, we need to check ticker is empty or not. That is not comes under error. We need to put a condition whether the ticker is empty or not. If empty, don't execute. Go for the next ticker. Allah handle that. That comes in the logic again. That comes in the code handlings. So, so error handling. One common error only we can put is the whole block. We can put it in one common error. That one we can do. That is how we'll do. I will show you. Super. This is a valid question actually. But the thing is, just want to question for the answer. Just you need to put a error handling wherever you are accessing something or something like that. Okay. So, everything will comes under again the logic you write. Right. Or else if that case, then each and every line should be in the block. For each and every individual block again. If in your case, then line 1 should be in a block, line 2 should be in a block, 3 should be each and every individual suppressor blocks. That won't work, right? So that is why. Right. Right.
But it is not that 50 lines are going to 50 lines are going to first
Right. Correct. So that is the point. Right? So you need to decide. What are the things you need to put in a block. Okay. That you need to decide. What are the things you need to put in a block. Suppose if I am opening Excel sheet that got error. So what are the related to Excel sheet? Dependency of this Excel sheet will be in the block. Non-dependency will be outside the block. Right? That's it. Fine. Now the thing is stop. Okay. In the previous case we saw this line got executing. This line also got executed. Now we'll see stop. అది కోడింగ్ లో రాసుకోవాలి అందుకే కోడింగ్ లో రాసుకోవాలి సే సపోజ్ ఇప్పుడు see now the line got not executed, the message is not got executed, it got stopped and it will terminate that process. So మీ క్వశ్చన్ కి ఆన్సర్ అది కోడింగ్ లో చేసుకోవాలి. సపోజ్ say scenario, the same scenario, ticker value 0 ఉందండి, the ticker is blank, there is no IBM, no UBS, nothing, this is a blank. When you took the blank, when you read the blank, it will read the blank. When you set set text into when you do that, it will set as a blank. It will click this real time start, so nothing will be displayed. Some error message will be displayed stating that no ticker or invalid ticker or something like that. Right? In that case, it is an error. It is an error because of our code fault. If you put a condition like if ticker value is blank, don't execute. Check the ticker value whether it is a blank or really it have a value or not. So based on that, you write a code. So in that case, error won't occur. That is comes under again logic. Even this also you can put in a condition whether the file exists or not. You can put in a condition stating that whether file exists or not. If file exists, then only open. If file does not exist, then put a message, boss, file does not exist. Here also we can do that, the same thing. But for our understanding, I am taking this one. Okay? That's fine. Okay. Debug and
Compare.
Basically, compiler means that we will check for syntax.
No, we don't have compiler. I got it. Yeah. When you are writing a program, if anything goes wrong, it will throw an error when you are writing itself. This throw an error because this is not a correct line. So in this we don't have that. But the thing is, okay, yeah, we don't have that compiler concept. Fine. So now we are moving to stop. Continuing case is got executed. Now we check that also, right? It is not getting executed in stop case. It is completely stopping the flow. Right. Now we will try to add one by one.
Continue.
Right. Continue or stop, whatever you want. Yeah, even if you stay continue, stop, whatever the options is there, that will be execute common for all. Okay. Take snapshot. So now we'll check how it will take snapshot. So we are pasting that snapshot somewhere, desktop. Okay. Let's put it as dot jpg, whatever you want, you can take png, bmp, jpg, whatever the format. Okay. So we are saying robo, if error occur, take a snapshot. Fine. Let me save and run. Okay. Let me check this. See, it's taking a snapshot of it. Okay. So this is done. It's doing that one. Now, it's clear, right? Fine. We'll say. Now we'll assign one more task. If any error occur, run a task. Okay, let me create one or else something. Okay, let me edit this one. Just an example. I'm taking this one. Just an example. It can be any task. It can be any task. Just an example. So what I'm saying is, Robo, if you get an error, if any error occurs, please run this task. If any error occurs, please run this task. Which task we want to run? Error. No, yeah. Email subtask you want to run. Okay. We are saying that, Robo, if any error occurs, please run this task. See, mail has been sent. The task got run. Okay. Oh, we need to close. Hello. Okay. So what is doing here? Here it got error occurred. It's calling this task. It's executing this task, and it's coming back. And it's coming back and executing this line. Okay. Now it's doing one job, running the other task if any error occurred. Okay. That is one thing. Understood? Clear? Fine. Now what we'll do is, once if any error occurs, I want to log that information. I want to log that error information, some particular file. Browse it. We'll put it in this one.
ఈమెయిల్ సబ్ టాస్క్ ని కాల్ చేస్తారండి.
చూసినా కదా డైరెక్ట్ కాల్ చేస్తారు ఇంటర్నల్గా. error log txt. Fine. Txt. Now So if any error occurs, please log the information to that particular file. We given the file path to which file we need to log. Now, let me put those variables. Let me pass those variables. Error line number is one thing. And one more thing is error description. Error description, one more thing. Okay. Okay, error description, one more thing. Let me, I am not doing anything. Let me run this. Again, we'll add something. Right? So this information should be logged in that particular file now, if any error occurs. See, error log, error log. See here. See line number 2. Actually, this is line number. So you are not getting any clue what is this information is about. So for that, you need to document it. Something you got, but you are not very clear what is this all the information is about. So for that, we need to do some documentation. What documentation will do? We'll say this is an error line number. This is an error line number, and this is sorry. And this is error description. Just you are decorating it. That's it. Now, what I will do is I will add one more thing is add timestamp. Add timestamp. Say append into the log file. So it will add to the existing one. When you say append into log file, it will add to the existing one. Okay. See here. In first line, we have something which is nothing we can able to figure out. In the second line, it's saying time, date, time, error line number, error description. See how detailed it is, right? If anyone can see, can understand, right? So what is error description? Was the file which you are passing, the path which you are passing could not found, could not be found. Check the spelling mistakes of the file. Maybe the file name, maybe you created, maybe there may be any spelling mistake, maybe the file itself is not there. So it's telling the possible situations. It's suggesting the possible scenarios. Okay. So that is the difference.
If it is disabled means first line it will not show, right?
Yes. Every time it will be a new one. Okay. So this is the. Now you understood what is this option is about. Okay. Now it's clear. Log to file. It's logging all the information to one particular file. Right. Okay. This is one thing. Send email. We need email to be configured. Okay. To explain this one, we need email to be configured. So we can't do any Excel on this. Sorry. Okay. But ideally, the concept is it will send an email. You saw the previous options, right? The same thing it will do. Right? So real time also we didn't use this one. We used externally. We send an mail. We have something to some task which will send a mail. So we call that task and it will send a mail. So it all depends on the requirement. If the requirement says I want something, if the error occurs, I want something snapshot and all the description and send it to some DL, then in that case maybe you can use it. But as of now I didn't get any that requirement so far. Now success. Now just this one we saw, right? This one we already saw. So these are the options. These are the options we have. So when error occurred, what robot has to do? The same thing. What in our real life, what in day-to-day life, what in our business life. If anything goes wrong, what we do? The same thing we are doing with the robot. The same thing we are doing with the robot. So this is the concept of error handling. This is the concept of error handling, and what are the ways we can handle the error? What are the options this robot tool is providing to us? Is these are the options. Okay. These are the these are the 5 options tool is providing to us. Based on your requirement, based on your situation, you can select any option. You can do that. This is all about the error handling. Now the point is, now you need to figure out where you need to write these blocks. Okay, where you need to really write these blocks. Okay. So in that case, so I want to tell you one, guys. I mean, in NASDAQ application, try to implement this error handler. Okay, you need to identify where to stop that task, where to run the task. Okay, you need to identify where to stop the task, where to run the task. Accordingly, you try to handle over there. Okay. Then you will get to know exactly where to use these blocks and all. Now we know how to use. Now we got the answers for the question. What is exception handling? Why we go for exception handling? What if you won't go for exception handling? And we know how to use. Now you need to try where to use. Okay. Exactly where you need to put the block. Exactly where you need to stop the robot. Where you need to continue the robot. I given one idea for that. If there is any dependency, you will stop the robot. If there is no dependency, continue the robot. In NASDAQ application, there are cases where is a dependency is there. There are cases where is no dependency. So in that case, you write 2 blocks. One is to continue, one is to stop. Now you decide how to handle that one. Then you guys try how to handle that situation. Okay. So that is about the error handling. So try to practice this one. So you will get more idea on this. You will get so conceptual wise, I ensure that